Hey folks, right now we're taking a look at our empty filter options in Divi Ajax filters. Now, the specific behavior that we'll be looking at in this scenario is the ability to keep the active or the clicked filter items unfiltered if there are empty options within it, but then removing, like let's say I click on categories here and I click on shoes. It goes ahead and removes all those extra tags that were there. It'll remove the extra colors. And that is a very handy thing if you want to keep this parent category available for the user to kind of look around. It's like, okay, well, what are the options under accessories, for example? And now you'll see that these numbers have updated again and there are no empty options available down here and the colors have been restricted. It's a great way to help your users kind of find what they're looking for easier when it doesn't make sense for them to be kind of siloed in to different products or a process you want them to follow or whatnot. If you want to learn how to do this, let's go to the backend and I'll show you exactly how to take advantage of this feature. All right, so here I am on the back end of this particular layout and I am going to open up my filter settings here. And here, there are two things you kind of want to make sure, or that just, in my mind makes this a little bit more accessible for the users, is to use radio buttons for these options here, and then activating the filter counts. I think it gives a nice visual representation to the user of what's in there, what's available, but you might have a different use case or a different need, and then you can, of course, keep those settings off. But there's one main setting that we're going to be looking at here, and if you just scroll down a little bit below your fields, you'll see the update filter count and empty options for clicked item. Now that's what I kind of described to you a second ago, that if you click on the first, let's say category, or maybe even the tag, now that becomes your clicked item that we're talking about here. And now it will leave all the options intact there, but start filtering out the other things. So if I click category first, it's going to look and see, okay, well, does the category that we clicked have specific tags in there? If there are empty ones, they get removed. If there are empty colors, they get removed. Inversely, if I clicked on a color first, it's going to keep all the colors intact and it'll remove the tags and the categories. And that's just a really interesting way to interact with the site, but also just get to the data quicker and give the user the options so they don't get lost or siloed in too much if that is what you need. If you want to play around with this layout, I'm definitely going to link it in the description of this video. If you're on a documentation site watching this, it will be linked in there also. So that's it. I hope you have fun with the setting, and definitely check out the documentation for more great videos on how to use our Divi Ajax filter plugin. Bye for now.